Hello everyone, thanks for coming outside with me today. Archery season for whitetails had opened up across much of the whitetails range. However, here in central PA, we're still stuck shooting at foam. And if you are familiar with my channel or any of my videos, you know that I do a lot of shooting at foam throughout the year, whether I'm shooting 3D, just target in the backyard, or even indoor spots during the wintertime. So I need a target that's going to take a lot of beating, and so I'm very excited to show you and give you my review on the Morrell High Roller 21 combo target. This target has been fantastic for me. I want to take a few shots with it on camera. As you can see, I've hit several of the sides pretty hard already. It's done a superb job for both my compounds, all my arrow setups, so I'd like to take a few shots and talk a little bit more about it. The High Roller 21 target is completely made of foam. There is no filler, there's no bag filler. Morrell is known often for its bag targets and for its block style bag targets, but the High Roller 21 is something that they have never done before, and actually I've seen very few companies make an all solid foam target that's built up to such standards. Just like a Vegas dice, it has 21 spots amongst all 6 of its faces. It's very lightweight, coming in at around 10 pounds. It's actually a great target if you're a crossbow shooter and you have to take a discharge target into the woods with you. It's small and light enough that not only does it fit well into the backyard weekend warriors target, but it also throws well into the back seat of a car or the bed of a truck, so you can discharge your crossbow when you're done with your hunt. I've shot micro diameter carbon arrows like the Easton Axis, standard diameter arrows like gold tip XT Hunters, and even big fat aluminum shafts like 2315s from Easton. None have been able to penetrate any deeper than about 12 inches into this target. I put several hundred shots through multiple sides, multiple different angles, and it has easily held up even at short ranges of 5 and 10 yards. As you can tell, from 5 to 40 yards, from just the general angles of the fletching, the depth of the fletching, you can see that we almost had no increased penetration. This is a 31-inch arrow. This is at 5 yards. I'll put my thumb up there. We're talking maybe 9.5 inches of penetration at 5 yards. And clear out at 40, we had maybe about 6.5, 7 inches of penetration at 40 yards. And of course, that spot of the target is significantly softer than you can tell from all the shots they've put in different parts of the target. But even at 5 yards, 9 inches of penetration, 440 grain arrow, 30-inch draw at 60 pounds of bow weight. Granted, my bow is not a speed demon, but these are definitely designed to penetrate. These are definitely hunting arrows. That is really impressive. Although I don't personally own a crossbow, this target is rated up to 450 feet a second, which is blistering fast, but it needs to be, because a lot of crossbows on the market today are going into that upper speed, and a lot of compounds are going 340, 350 feet a second, and that's becoming the new norm. But of course, the biggest issue with a lot of targets that can stop fast arrows and stop skinny arrows is how easy is arrow removal. Sometimes you have to break in a target for a couple dozen, maybe even 100 shots before it finally becomes easy to remove the arrows. You got to stick the target on its back and pull it up like you're trying to pull a sword out of a stone, if you will, and that can be incredibly frustrating and no fun when it comes to just shooting in the backyard. I can say with absolute certainty this has been the easiest target to pull arrows out of, hands down. It's not even close. Now, I take pretty good care of my targets. They don't stay out in the elements year-round. When I'm done with the target, I simply put it on my back porch or throw it in my shed, keep it out of the rain, the wind, the snow, and the UV that could potentially break down the foam or break down any other part of the target. I typically only get about a year and a half out of my targets before the arrows start passing all the way through, or they stick in and start ripping off fletchings and rippling fletchings and ultimately damaging my arrows. So you might think a target that's this robust and is this nice and this compact and this lightweight is going to cost you $150, $200, and that is simply not the case. This target retail in my area is $89.95, which is right on par with any other type of target in its class, and I think it blows a lot of them out of the water. So if you're tired of buying new targets too frequently, you're tired of ruining arrows or losing arrows, you're tired of having to fight to get the arrows out of the target, check out the Morrell High Roller 21. You can follow the links in the description below to check out all the targets from Morrell, as well as where you can buy them from your local dealers, Amazon and eBay. So I hope you're able to get outside, enjoy the sport of archery, definitely enjoy archery hunting if you so choose. Definitely enjoy God's beautiful creation, and we'll get to see you next time.